and today. B92.7.
All the music that I like. All the time. Awesome.
B92.7.
Welcome to the very brief Wilkins Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of Good Taste and Company. Had some technical snafus, so we're hopping into it pretty much right before the opening tip, but that's what you guys are here for anyways, the action. Turnable office here, joined with Derek Grahn, our reunion Grahn. It's been a while since we did a game together.
It has, but excited to be back on.
Breckenridge was last time?
Yes.
I hope you missed it, and I hope you weren't avoiding me. We'll go with that. Well, we got Breckenridge taking on a very tough Crookston game, and a game with some massive implications here, as a win pretty much locks up the third seed in the section for Breckenridge, whereas if they lose, yeah, they're definitely looking at a 4 seed more like, but a tall order. I think you said they got 20 wins coming into this game.
21-4, yeah. It's a really tough team, and they've played some really tough opponents as well too. So this should be a really fun game.
Hit you with their starting lineup quick, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil Southern Valley. Abby Barovich, 5'11" junior guard for Crookston, wears number 5. Haley Windjam, 5'6" sophomore, wears number 12. Emma Osborne, 5'7" senior, wearing number 14. Hayden Windjam, senior, 5'10" guard, wears number 23. Allie Peralt, rounding it out in the middle, 5'10" senior forward. And the usual starters for Breckenridge: Cameron Kaler, number 5, 5'11" senior. Abby Johnson, 5'8" junior point guard. Anna Erickson, 5'9" senior. Kersey Materi looking a little different today, Gron. Kersey unrecognizable in that mask, you pointed out. 20, wearing number 20, 5'7" senior. Addison Twidwell rounding out in the middle, 6'1" junior for this Cowgirl squad. As they get ready for the opening tip here, we wrap up this Wilkins Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of Good Taste and Company. Cameron Kaler will be jumping. She'll be hopping up against, that is Hayden Windjam. Kaler wins the tip, but it's actually recovered by Crookston, so they win the tip. They swing it over to the corner to Windjam, looking for a post-up, but then they're going to swing it outside instead. Swung over to the left wing, back over to the right wing. They dish it to the high post. Kick out against Breckenridge's zone. Gets swung around the perimeter. No shot clock in Minnesota for the next few years. Don't have to worry about getting a shot up right away, but they get one up right here. Off the mark, rebounded by Twidwell. The corner 3 off the mark. Kersey Materi looking to push the tempo, gets it down to Anna Erickson. She kicks it out to Materi. Materi skip pass over to Johnson. She feeds it to Kaler in the corner. Once again, no shot clock. You can play it safe against the zone. Look for a good shot. Crookston trying to fire their defense up with the clapping on the sidelines. They get a tip on the pass, almost forced a turnover. Cameron Kaler comes away with it. Kaler takes one dribble, looks for an open teammate, gets it to Anna Erickson. She's got room to breathe. Swings it over to Abby Johnson on the right wing. Johnson up to Anna Erickson. She swings it over to Kersey Materi on the left wing. Feeds it to Kaler in the short corner. Materi had an okay look at the 3. She'll dribble it around instead. Go inside through the 2 defenders. Got batted out of bounds. Breckenridge will retain possession. Long possession here to start off the game, Gron.
And I think we're going to see that all night. We're going to see a lot of zones here, and both teams are going to be looking to execute. I think both teams are going to be able to shoot pretty well too tonight, but got to stay aggressive against the zone.
Erickson gets the inbound. Kersey Materi inbounded it. She gets it to Abby Johnson. Johnson, hard pass fake, and then feeds it into the high post to Kaler. Kaler tried to kick it back out to Johnson. She was running away from it, but actually tracked it down. A little miscommunication there. Gets it over to Anna Erickson on the left wing. Once again, Crookston fans letting their team know they appreciate some good defense. Kersey Materi with the dribble drive. Tosses up the floater, off the mark, and rebounded. Long possession ends with an Allie Peralt rebound for Crookston. Now they're going to try to get the run out. Cameron Kaler bats it like a deflection. And Kersey Materi, like a defensive back, I should say. Kersey Materi gets the steal. Abby Johnson gets the skip pass. Still no points. Almost 2 minutes into the game. And now Crookston tries to throw the run-out pass. Ends up going into the Breckenridge bench. First team that scores is going to win this game, Grant. I'm telling you. Because that's going to be the final score. With how they're playing defensively right now. As Kaler's trying to wave Johnson through. Johnson getting some pressure, now facing a double team at half court. Able to get by it. Pass is tipped out of bounds. Crookston coaching staff, we're saying that's ours. By Coach Darren Zimmerman. Liking his team's defense out of the gate here. 15:58 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. No team has scored yet. Johnson gets the handoff over to Kersey Materi on the left wing. She feeds it to Anna Erickson in the corner. They're going to go inside to Twidwell, but that pass is tipped and stolen away by Haley Windjam. I picked a good night to keep track of who scores.
Yeah, and just the two Windjam sisters, they played defense so well up on top there. And you can tell that they got good, kind of chemistry up there. I know that Haley Windjam, she's been leading the team in steals probably since she's been about an 8th grader. So
Baseline jumper is up, off the mark. That's about as good of a look as anyone's gotten so far. That look was taken by Haley Windjam, who we were just talking about. I got to make sure I get the first names in there so you can tell which one I'm talking about. Carson Materi's left-handed layup. A nice move to get to the rack, but off the mark. Rebounded by Abby Baravich. Baravich gets passed around. Now Baravich takes a 3 on the right side, off the mark. Twidwell tries to get the rebound. And both players were kind of trying to hold each other back. Like, it was off you, and apparently it was off Breckenridge. Hayden Windjam and Addie Twidwell battling for that. That's one of those moments where you're saying get a body on them so they can't get the rebound, but Crookston gets to keep the possession alive. Swung around the perimeter. Got a decent look at the 3. They're going to pass it into the post. Little inside-out action to the high post. Shot is off the mark, but Addie Twidwell bounced it out of bounds. Peral took that shot.
That's 2 times in a row now that they've got a good defensive stop. They just got to secure the rebound.
14:48 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. Open look for 3 in the corner. Windjam shot way off the mark. Peral with the rebound and drops it in for the first bucket with 14:41 remaining in this opening quarter. Opening half, I should say. I just got done doing Region 1 basketball where they play quarters. So bear with me, everybody. I might also say we're on the AM station when we're not. Kaler looking to break the press. Going to be close to a 10 call, and they get it. Crookston's got to be loving this defense out of the gate here. Allie Peralt with the first bucket of the game. In a game where you can already tell buckets are going to be tough to come by. I'm sure Ashton's happy that it's a low-scoring game so far as well, keeping the scoreboard. Carson Materi with the ball. Off the Crookston miss. Kicks it out to the corner. Anna Erickson, she's going to put up a triple. Got it! Anna Erickson with the first Cowgirl points of the game. Gets them in the lead. Then Carson Materi tried to poke a steal loose. Crookston taking advantage of the numbers, and they get a layup out of the deal. Haley Windjam with the bucket. Kaler gives it up to Jonica Bernades. First substitution of the game for Cowgirls. Maybe want some help from her in the backcourt. Abby Johnson getting a breather. Kaler swings it over to Materi. Materi finds a cutting Bernades on the baseline. Materi's got an open look at a 3. And she's going to can one in. 3 for Carson Materi. Back-to-back triples for the Cowgirls. 6-4 Cowgirl lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
We're starting to pick up the pace a little bit here now.
Haley Windjam's going to put up a 3, and she's going to answer. Back-to-back buckets for Haley Windjam. She's got 5 points. 5'6" sophomore. Anna Erickson picks up her dribble, looking for some help. Dishes it off to Cameron Kaler. 6-7, Cowgirls trail. As Parker Yegi said to get it in for her first action of the game. Jonica Bernades tried to hit a back-cutting Anna Erickson. Passes tip, rebound or recovered by Carson Materi. Erickson to Bernades on the right wing. Feeds it to Twidwell. Inside-out action. Gorgeous inside-out action for a 3 off the mark. And Bernades, they're going to call you for that every time. Coach Imdick, you can tell him, pointing at his temple there. Got to be thinking right there. Yegi gives Twidwell a breather. Johnson back in the game. She'll relieve Carson Materi. Carson Rip Hamilton Materi, we'll call her tonight.
We'll see if she can run off the screens quite like Rip could.
Hallie Windjam. I just heard one of the parents maybe threw a correction my way. Hallie Windjam breaks the press. Now inside-out action for a triple off the mark. Rebounded by Cameron Kaler. That's what I get for only going through the last names with the people on the bench. Abby Johnson dishes it off to Jonica Bernades. Cowgirls trail 7-6. They got a pair of triples. Bernades, give her an open teammate. Gets it to Cameron Kaler in the high post. Kaler, dribble, kick it out to Erickson. A little bit of shot fake. Picks up her dribble. Gets it out to Bernades. Once again in this zone, giving the Cowgirls trouble. Abby Johnson tries to attack it. Picks up her dribble. Says she got some contact there. And they're going to call 3 seconds. Looks like she got hit in the tooth. Could tell she got hit in the mouth somewhere. But she's good. She's going to keep rolling with it. 11:50 remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. 7-6. Crookston Pirates in the lead. They go inside to the post to Peralt, and her turnaround jumper looked good, but just rolled out. Cameron Kaler with the board. Kaler facing a double team right away. Dish it off to Bernades. They got to get it across before they get another 10 call. Bernades breaks the press. Showing off the dribble moves. Swings it to Erickson. Back to Bernades for three. That one rims out. And the long rebound goes to Baravich. Erickson guarding there. On Erickson, traditionally, gets the tough guard of the night. They go inside to Peralt. Peralt's turnaround jumper off the mark. Another good look for Peralt. He's got a nice little mid-range jumper. They look good. And Bernades gets it to Abby Johnson. Now Anna Erickson's got an open look at a triple. Off the mark. Parker Yagi fighting for it with a pair of Crookston players. And out of bounds off Crookston.
Now, I don't think we're keeping track of it, but I'm guessing Breckenridge has to have shot about nearly all of their shots are coming from the three-point line right now.
I can't think of the two that they've taken so
think
far.
Darcy had
Carson
one
Material
layup.
went in for that one that she threw in the kind of Euro move. But that's about the only one I can think of. Cameron Kaler going to prove us wrong. And her mid-range jumper off the mark, rebounded by Baravich. Baravich pushing the tempo. Gets it in the corner. She gets out on the right wing. Swings it over to Hayden Windham. Back to Baravich. Into the corner to Emma Osborne. And now they feed it to Peralt in the post. And they're going to call a travel on that. She actually had a nice move to get the layup to drop in, but walked to get there.
And it looks like she's had some nice moves inside, but just hasn't been able to finish yet.
Bernades gets it to Parker Yagi as they try to break the press. They got four Cowgirls on this side of half court. They break it with ease. Abby Johnson. Defense collapses on her. Parker Yagi gets it to Carson Material with the unselfish pass. Shot is off the mark. Got to get it to your shooters, but a shot did not drop. 10-14 remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. 7-6, Crookston lead. Baravich dishes it to Hayden Windham. Gets swung around the perimeter to Osborne. Hayden Windham goes inside, meets some pressure. Shot is off the mark. Once again, they're getting some great looks, just not finishing so far, Crookston is. Bernades dishes it off to Kaler. Kaler kicks it off to Yagi in the corner. Yagi up to Bernades. She swings it to Johnson. Johnson, couple dribbles, gets it over to Bernades. Bernades from the right wing for three. Got it! And Coach Austin Nimnick's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with him. Your score off that three, Breckenridge 9, Crookston 7. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Off that Jonica Bernades three, Breckenridge now leads 9-7 with 9:37 remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. Now they get it up to the left wing. Osborne has it. She gets it over to Hallie Windham. She skipped pass over to corner, now swung up to the other Windham on the right wing. Tipped by Anna Erickson. Anna Erickson forces the pass, or forces the steal. Jonica Bernades comes away with it. I mixed their names there by accident. Annika. Covered a golfer named Annika from Wapton in the last few years. Parker Yagi drives baseline. Nice dish to Twidwell. Even better dish to Carson Material for three. Off the mark. Love the unselfish passing, but Crookston comes away with the rebound. 9 minutes remaining as we're halfway through this opening half. Three by Osborne is up and off the mark. Carson Material just going to let it go out of bounds.
And both teams are doing a nice job offensively, you know, getting good looks. Both teams are playing fantastic on defense as well, too. It's just you're waiting for some of those shots to go down. Yeah,
you had to wait for them to kind of get their rhythm for a little bit in those first couple minutes. Those first couple minutes, I don't think anyone had a single good look. Bernades gets it to Material. They got to get it across half court. She gets it back to Bernades. Bernades up to Material. Material back to Bernades on the left side. They're playing way out. Now she's by half court. Dribbles over to the right side. Swings it over to Yagi, into the corner to Erickson. Bernardes flashes to the high post. They don't give it to her. They swing it around to Materi. Little give and go action. Parker Yagi with the layup off the mark. Rebounded by Barabic. Barabic. Hallie Windjam. Skip pass over to Hayden Windjam. Back to Hallie. Hallie Windjam drives baseline. Nice kick, but Anna Erickson got her hand on another pass. Laid out the offensive player while she was at it. No call, though. And that pass was tipped. Ooh! It looked like the pass was tipped. Hallie Windjam a little surprised.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird deflection, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of, it looked like she thought it was going to get deflected, so she kind of like threw it straight up, assuming that someone touched it, but then they didn't. I don't know. That's my best guess. I know that every ref in America knows what they're doing a lot better than I do, so I'm never going to tell anyone what to do. Abby Johnson, after they break the press. Gets it to Anna Erickson. Addie Twidwell now has it. Kicks into the short corner. Carson Materi with a nice drive. Could have had a reverse layup if she wanted it, but she kicks it out to Abby Johnson. Nothing but net in a bad way. Parker Yagi gets the rebound. Now they go inside to Twidwell. Twidwell, the left-handed drop step off the mark. Nice move, though. Hayden Windjam with the ball. She gets over to Hallie Windjam. Coach Zimmerman calling for a Peralt post-up. Addie Twidwell will have to guard. Ooh, and Anna Erickson's going to get called for the foul there. There was definitely some body on that one, but, you know, I'm just used to Erickson's fouls being a lot more hardcore than that, you know what I mean? Usually people go flying when she fouls someone, so that's why I was caught off guard there.
We really had kind of a clean game so far. Not a whole lot of fouls and just good, solid basketball. Just
2 by Breckenridge, none by Crookston so far, like you said.
Waiting for some of those easy shots to go on.
Barabic for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Yagi. As Crookston only has the one triple, but they've taken quite a few. Parker Yagi kicks out to Anna Erickson. Speaking of teams who have taken quite a few triples, her 3 is off the mark. Erickson's miss is rebounded by Materi. Addie Twidwell with the mid-range jumper. Off the mark. Kept alive by Parker Yagi, and the layup is off the mark by Carson Materi. That's as good of a look as she's going to get all season down low. I think she was a little surprised by how easy of a look she had at it with how many people were down there. 6:25 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. As it gets kicked out to Peralt, she swings it over to Hayden Windjam. Hallie Windjam for 3. Off the mark, long rebound by Twidwell. Carson Materi bringing the ball up, gets it to Abby Johnson. Johnson on the right wing. Pair of Crookston players there. She feeds into the high post. Inside out action to Carson Materi for 3. Off the front iron, almost rebounded by Twidwell, but into the hands of Barabic. Crookston outrunning. They don't have the numbers. Swinging out to Osborne in the left corner. Osborne goes to Hayden Windjam. Hayden Windjam with the mid-range jumper. Off the mark, rebounded by Barabic. Carson Materi went flying in there to jar it loose, though. Hayden Windjam recovers it. Gets it to Hallie Windjam. Hallie Windjam with the floater, and good. Nice floater action. She's got their last 7 points, 9-9 game with 5:35 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Anna Erickson with the ball. Hands it off, or dishes out to Parker Yagi. Yagi to Johnson. Johnson feeds it into the high post. Addie Twidwell looking to go to work. Kicks it out to Erickson. She swings it to Abby Johnson. Crookston fans traveled pretty well for this game.
They have.
Gotta give them credit. They know when they got a good team. They got to support it. Materi gets a ball screen. Gets it to Johnson. Anna Erickson now has it. Parker Yagi faced a lot of contact inside. Goes up for it. Coach Imdick might have been looking for a foul there. Crookston still 0 fouls in this half. Hallie Windjam kicks it out to Osborne. Skip pass to Hayden Windjam. She's going to almost banked it in. Off the mark. Parker Yagi with the rebound. Took a little bit of contact on that one, too. Abby Johnson tried to feed it in the post. I think Addie Twidwell thought it was going somewhere else because she put her hands down. Peralt with the steal. And we got a timeout. Take a quick timeout with them. This timeout break brought to you by Highcamp Construction. Your score knotted up at 9. 4:34 remaining in this opening half. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
That timeout break brought to you by High Camp Construction. Once you build with us, you'll never do it any other way. Crookston out of their timeout. They're the ones who took the timeout. They better utilize it. Breckenridge milking every second of it, as Coach Austin Himdick likes to do.
He never likes to play little games like that, does he?
I always love when someone fouls out and uses a timeout. It's a given every single time, no matter the situation.
You got 60 seconds extra,
you
extra
do.
full timeout.
I didn't even know that was a thing until this year, and I was like, why is he always doing this to me? Swung over to the left wing to Osborne. Osborne in the left corner to Baravich. Baravich to Hallie Windham. Hallie Windham, nice little move to free herself up. The sophomore skip pass over to Osborne in the right corner. Up to Baravich. Hallie Windham thought about the three. She's going to drive inside. Sorrell might have got away with a little hand check there. Kelsey Sorrell playing some nice defense, and Cameron Kaler coming up with a steal. Jonik Bernardes with the ball. Sorrell has it in the corner. Bernardes on the right wing. Swings it over to Carson Materi on the left wing. Skip pass to Bernardes, now to Sorrell. Bernardes to Sorrell in the right corner. Feeds it to Kaler in the high post. Kaler with a nice move to free herself up. Gorgeous move for the 2-point bucket. Cameron Kaler, not a bad time to get your first 2 points of the game. Cowgirls with an 11-9 lead, 3:27 remaining in this opening half on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. Hallie Windham goes up with a right-handed layup. The scoop layup is off the mark, rebounded by Twidwell. Now Twidwell draws the foul. And
it looks like they called a jump ball on that one, so still don't have a foul called on Crookston yet.
Wow. That was unexpected. I didn't see it get tied up there, but what do I know? Bernardes with the ball. Gets it to Kaler. 3:15 remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. Sorrell with the ball. Gets it to Carson Materi. Way out in three-point land. Swings it over to the right side of the court to Bernardes. Bernardes, everybody kind of dumps over to that side. You want to overload the zone. Addie Twidwell's got a shot attempt and has it blocked. But they're going to call a foul. And that foul is on Emma Osborne, the 5'7" senior. She thought she was coming over and getting a clean block. She might have a good case at it, but once again, I'm not here to tell people what I agree with. Twidwell looking for her first points of the game. Drops in the first free throw. Makes it a 12-9 lead. Trying to make it a two-possession game, barring a wild 4-point play. And rattles in the free throw. 2-for-2 trip for Twidwell. Hallie Windham bringing up the ball. She gets it to Baravich. Now Hayden Windham with the ball. Picks up her dribble, skips it over to Hallie Windham. Hallie Windham gets it over to Hayden. Now back to Hallie. Hallie attacks the zone. Kind of loses her dribble a bit there. Kicks out to Hayden. Hallie is wide open. It's as open as she's going to get this year probably. They kick it out to her. She was ready for that three a minute ago. And off the mark. Tracked down by Cameron Kaler. 13-9 Cowgirl lead with 2:25 remaining. Looking to lock up the third seed in their subsection. Materi gets it over to Bernardes. He's into the high post to Twidwell, who kicks it out to Materi. Materi with a nice dish out to Sorrell. Hands and feet ready to shoot. Way off the mark, though. Twidwell keeps it alive, but rebounded by Hallie Windham. She catches Emma Osborne going deep like Randy Moss, and she drops it in with a left-handed layup. Osborne's first points of the game cuts the lead to 2. 1:54 remaining in this opening half on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. Bernardes feeds it to Cameron Kaler in the high post. Back out to Bernardes. She's got an open look at the top of the key. Rattles out. About as close as you can get to a make. Now they're going to call a travel. You see that too? It got tied up between teammates.
And that's tough. I mean, you hustle hard, get the rebound, and then make a silly mistake.
And 90% of the time you're ripping it away from someone on the opposite team. So I see the mindset there, but no. You're ripping away from your teammate, and you walked. Carson Materi gets into Cameron Kaler. Back to Materi in the corner. She tried to dish it out to Kaler. Batted out of bounds. Right into the hands of Coach Darren Zimmerman. Materi gets it into Kaler. Kaler with Hayden Windham guarding. Gets it over to Carson Materi on the left wing. Materi had an open look at a three if she wanted it. It was a little deep, but in her range. Picks up a dribble. Gets it to Bernardes. Breckenridge's had a lot of good looks from deep today, capitalizing on the zone defense. Inside-out action. They keep swinging around the perimeter. Kaler to Bernardes. Bernardes feeds it to Kaler, who kicks it right out to Carson Materi, and she drills the three. Nothing better than inside-out action. I say that at least once a game. 1:05 remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls up 16-11. And now Baravich tries to answer. Her three is off the mark. Rebounded by Cameron Kaler. Kaler gets it up to Sorrell. Sorrell goes into the paint, kicks it out, and then it gets swung around to Bernardes. Her three is off the mark. Kaler tracks down the rebound. And then it dribbles it off her foot. Dribbles it off her own foot. So it will go back to Crookston with 46.2 seconds remaining in this low-scoring affair. Want to make it an even more low-scoring affair? Throw in your best defender, arguably, with Anna Erickson coming out there. Going to guard Hallie Windjam. Actually, she's playing the top of her zone, it looks like.
A little bit of confusion, looks like, for the Cowgirls, but got it squared away.
Hallie Windjam with the ball. Keeps getting swung around the perimeter. Back to Hallie Windjam. Hits the back cutting Osborne. Osborne tries to throw it to the other side, and Parker Yagi gets a hand on it. 21.4 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Hallie Windjam. It's inbound to Hayden Windjam. They're trying to get Hallie Windjam open on that. She drives inside. 14 seconds remaining. Gets tied up for a jump ball. Anna Erickson. What was I telling you? She knows what she's doing on defense.
And she's so strong, too. As soon as she gets her hands on the ball, it's going to be a tie-up.
Possession arrow goes to Crookston. Hallie Windjam inbounding it under her team's basket. 10 seconds remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. And now a travel by Hayden Windjam. Tough break for the Pirates. 6.9 seconds remaining for the Cowgirls. Have had a nice first half here. Parker Yagi inbounding her in front of the Breckenridge student section. Gets it to Jonica Bernardes. Coach Imdick, let him know, you got to go. And Bernardes tries to get it to Anna Erickson, who's looking to back cut. And it goes out of bounds. So 2.5 seconds remaining in this first half. Erickson trying to keep Hallie Windjam from getting the ball. They get it into her anyways. Erickson might have got away with a little hip check there. Half quarter, goes off the backboard, but off the mark. 16-11. Cowgirls will take the lead into the locker room. We'll jump into the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
There are several things that make me proud to be part of Breckenridge Senior High School. My students are very hardworking and respectful. Those two qualities make my school day enjoyable. They have been working hard on active classroom lessons this year. Students enjoy working together and are finding that they can learn from each other. I'm also proud to be teaching college math classes to our juniors and seniors. These classes have challenged our students to become more academically responsible for their learning. Breckenridge is a great school, and I'm proud to be part of it.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We are your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Keith at Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley. Do you know our Wapaton Scenic Station on the 210 bypass has diesel blender pumps? Our blender pump lets you control fuels you put in your truck. You can choose straight products, 30-70 blend, 50-50 blend, or 70-30 blend. No more guessing. Let the pump do the work for you.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications, go faster with fiber.
Welcome to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Well, of all the games I've done, this might be one of the easiest ones to run through the scoring at halftime. Gotta love that. 5 girls get in the scoring column for Breckenridge. 6 points from Carson Materi. She knocked down a pair of threes, 3 points each, off three-pointers once again from Anna Erickson and Jonica Bernades. And then 2 points from Cameron Kaler and Addie Twidwell. Twidwell got hers at the free throw line, the lone 2 free throws of the opening half. Only 4 team fouls on Breckenridge and 1 team foul on Crookston. So they're just letting them play today. I'm kind of loving it.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen this one before. There were no 2-point field goals in that half. All 3-pointers and 2 free
Kaler
throws.
got one. Kaler got one.
She had one?
Yep, Kaler got a 2-pointer. It just looks like a 3 because of my handwriting.
Okay.
That's how they get you. And 7 points for leading the way for Crookston, and that is Hallie Windham. She has a pair of a pair of 2-pointers and then a triple as well, and then 2 points each from Allie Peralt and Emma Osborne. So wow, about 5 field goals apiece for each team in this game. So the 3-pointers made a difference here.
Yeah.
If you're gonna score just as many field goals, you better knock down some threes, and a pair of free throws won't hurt either in this 16-11 game. Just a dogfight so far here.
And it's been a really well-played game by both teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the turnovers are down. Both teams are playing hard on defense. It feels like this is a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great thing for both of these teams, you know, before they're heading in. You know, Breckenridge has an outside shot to get up to, you know, a higher seed, but otherwise both teams are kind of set where they're at. So it's just great to have a good competitive game to get ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. I talked to Imdick before the game, and he said they were kind of treating it like a playoff game because it's a big one as far as seeding goes, like you said. And they want to move up, and it gives them a pretty decent chance at a 3 seed. We shall see. And if it was the beginning of the season, it was 16-11 at halftime, it would be a different story than it is right now. Beginning of the season, it's 16-11 at halftime. It's like, oh, these teams are kind of figuring it out here. But it's a 16-11 game where both teams are really just that, bringing it defensively, which is what Breckenridge has done all year. This has been their bread and butter, so to say. If anything is going to keep them in the game, it's their defense. And I think this shouldn't be very surprising is kind of what I'm getting at here. Even though this is a very talented Crookston team, they're a defensive squad as well, and Breckenridge just played the better first half. What are some things you're thinking for the second half that maybe Breckenridge can use to add to this lead, possibly?
Well, I think that both teams right now are probably in the locker room talking about how we're getting good looks, we're doing good things on defense, let's just keep it up for the second half. It's really going to come down in the second half what team is going to be hitting some shots. Both teams are getting open looks. So
if you ask me, I think that Breckenridge has got better looks on three. I think they're kind of daring them to shoot it on the three-point line. But on the opposite side of that, Crookston's gotten better looks on the inside. They've gotten some good looks on threes as well, but as far as getting some good mid-range looks and some decent looks inside, I think Crookston has done a better job there. They're definitely the ones that need to execute more because they got the more high-quality looks.
And that's kind of the thing, if you don't know it about Crookston, they're actually a phenomenal three-point shooting team. So a lot of what Breckenridge's defensive style right now is trying to run them off the three and have to make them go inside, which they're a little bit more uncomfortable with. So Breckenridge is doing exactly what their game plan is, and just keep it up in the second half and make some shots.
All right, we'll take a break on this Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
When I first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating. So many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. I love the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School. We're about to start the second half here. And Gron left you hanging there on the rebound numbers. Who do we got the leading rebounders in this ball game?
So right now, Cameron Kaler is leading the way for the Cowgirls. She's got 5 boards. Carsey and Parker both have 3 apiece. As for the Pirates, they're being led by Abby Bravich right now. She's got 6, and then Allie Peralt, she has 3.
Cowgirls almost turn it over. As both teams had 7 turnovers, Gron had that stat for us too. And now 8 after that one by Abby Johnson.
And you can really tell that even the refs are, calling this like a playoff game. They're letting them be a little bit more physical and let them get away with a little stuff on defense.
I appreciate that. Everybody's got to be in postseason form by now. It swung around the perimeter. And we got a Barabich jumper to get the scoring started. Her first points of the night. Barabich, that's definitely what Breckenridge doesn't want her to get going. Done a good job keeping most of them in check. And now we got a steal. Hallie Windham going to put up the layup. A lot of body, and she's going to get the N1. For a chance to also tie it up.
And she averages about like 3 to 4 steals a game, so she's usually just fantastic on that side of the ball. Breckenridge did a great job breaking that press in the first half. We'll see if they can get something going in the second.
As free throws off the mark, first free throw by Crookston. Now we got a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Crookston as Breckenridge just started the game started the second half with the ball. And that free throw would have put her in double figures, first player to hit double figures, but instead she'll just be at a game high 9 points. Baravich with the ball. Erickson guarding there. Dishes off to Hayden Windjam. Now to Hallie Windjam. Peralt flashes in the high post. They're kind of running some similar offenses here. Reverse layup by Baravich is good for the lead. Crookston coming out with a 6-0 run to start off this second half, 17-16. In 1 minute, and Breckenridge hasn't even got it across half court on their last 2 possessions. Another steal by Crookston. Hallie Windjam feeds it into Peralt. Now out to Hayden Windjam. Hayden Windjam puts up a triple. Way off the mark, only hit the backboard on that one. Rebounded by Cameron Kaler. Carson Materi got her hands on it, but couldn't pull it down. Now Materi gets past half court, picks up her dribble with the left wing, gets it to Anna Erickson. Erickson dribbles over to the right side, swings over to Abby Johnson on the right wing. Johnson was looking in the high post and said she'll do a dribble pull-up off the mark. She's still looking for her first points of the night. Baravich with the ball. Gets it Hayden Windjam. Back to Baravich. Baravich swings it over to Hallie Windjam. Hallie Windjam. She's got a pair of Cowgirls over by her. Swings it over to Hayden Windjam. They're flashing Baravich in the high post. She goes out to the top of the key instead. Hallie Windjam now on the left wing. Feeds it into Baravich. She's got a nice look inside. Left-handed layup is off the mark. Cameron Kaler fights for the tough rebound and then has it stolen away. Kaler's second turnover on this side of the court. Osborne puts up an open 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Hallie Windjam, but they're going to call a foul on that as she ripped it away from her on the rebound. She's saying all ball on that one, but I think the official is saying you got a little body on that one when you ripped it away. So Crookston's press already given Breckenridge more trouble here in the first 2 minutes of the half than they did in the first half. Kaler with the ball. It's past half court. Coach Imdick saying you got to break this press with some speed, sprint, and now Parker Yagi turns it over. And Yagi tried to swipe it back from behind, and now Peralt's going to get called for the travel. Coach Austin Imdick's going to take a timeout. This timeout break brought to you by Highcamp Construction. We'll take a quick one with them. Your score, Crookston 17, Breckenridge 16. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School. How many turnovers we got to start off this half drawn by the Cowgirls?
I don't know if I want to say, but they're up to 5 turnovers already in 2.5 minutes. So
they're definitely going to want to clean that up. We'll see if that timeout helped out. Which was once again brought to you by Highcamp Construction. They break the press. Carson Materi gets it over to Parker Yagi. Jonica Bernada is now with the ball. They feed in the high post to Yagi. She kicks it out to Carson Materi. Over to Bernada's. Crookston's defense flying around as they always do. Carson Materi's got an open look at a 3. Puts it up and got it! Her third triple of the game. She's up to 9 points. And Breckenridge, more importantly, is back in the lead, 19-17. First points of the half for the Cowgirls as Crookston started out with a 6-0 run. Osborne skip pass over to Hallie Windjam. Windjam, skip pass over to Osborne on the right side. She gets it to Hayden Windjam. Crookston's only gone about 6 or 7 deep in this game, but it's almost all the starters. They feed it to Osborne. She kicks it out to Baravich. Baravich drives baseline. Dishes off to Peralt. She's got an open look, and she'll go to that free throw line for 2. This free throw trip brought to you by State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Allie Peralt's first trip to the free throw line. They only had 1 free throw in this game, and it was off that N1 that we saw a few minutes ago from Hallie Windjam. Peralt's first free throw is good. They're going to tie the game. $14:33 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And that free throw makes it a tie game, 19-19. Bernadez Going to break the press. Gets it up to Carson Materi near half court. Materi dribbles to the center of half court. And that pass by Bernaz is stolen away by Hayden Windham. Windham dribbles it over to the right wing. Looking for an open teammate as she waits for everybody to catch up with her. It's swung around to Hallie Windham. Now they go to Peralt in the short corner. Peralt, dribble drive, finds a back-cutting Osborne for two! Emma Osborne with the go-ahead bucket, 21-19 with 14 minutes remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard here in the second half. Carson Materi with the ball. Gets it up to Anna Erickson. She feeds it to Kaler in the short corner. Kaler looking to go to work. A lot of body on that one. She'll get a pair of free throws. Allie Peralta on that foul. I got a little nervous I was going to be on the ground. You know, I thought maybe they would say it was on the step through instead of on the drive or on the shot attempt.
We're playing NBA rules.
There we go. Kaler's first free throw is good. Her first trip to the charity stripe. Only the third Breckenridge free throw. Addie Twidwell had a 2-for-2 trip to start off, or in the first half. And that one rattles in as well. So 4-for-4 start for Breckenridge. Crookston's 2-for-3, and both of their teams limited attempts at the free throw line. Got to take advantage when you're not getting a lot of them. Hayden Windham has it in the left corner, up to Hallie Windham. Feeds into the high post. Inside out action to Hayden Windham. She goes to Peralt. Hallie Windham's got a nice look at a three. Off the mark. Baravich had a good look at the rebound, but Carson Materi came away with it. And they're going to go jump ball.
They've been kind of slow on the foul calls, but really quick on the jump balls.
That they are. Possession arrow favors the Cowgirls, so Bernades has it. Gets it to Parker Yagi. Now to Anna Erickson near half court. Erickson has it tipped away. A lot of quick hands from these Pirate players. Insert Pirate pun about stealing treasure. Swung over to the right wing. Carson Materi has it. Dishes it to Cameron Kaler in the right corner. Skip pass to Bernades, but she was running in. You know, when one player zigs, another player zags, that's another turnover for the Cowgirls. They got to have as many in this half as they did in the first half already.
I think one more.
Oh,
nope, same amount.
Same amount. They have seven turnovers here in 5 minutes. Not what the Breckenridge team would like to see tonight, but they're still tied up, 21-21. Hallie Windham gets it out to Osborne. She swings it to Hayden Windham. Hayden Windham. Dribble drive. Kicks it out to Baravich. Her three is way off the mark, but a nice rebound by Hallie Windham. She kicks it out to Osborne for three. Off the front iron. Hallie Windham with another offensive rebound. And now draws the body foul while she's at it. And now there's been as many team fouls by the two teams as there was in the first half of the last half.
Had a lot of action in this first 5 minutes.
Picking up where they maybe lacked a little bit in the first half. Baravich out to Hallie Windham. Hallie Windham with a nice dribble drive. Gets it out to Hayden Windham. Gets it to Osborne. She's got a nice look at three. Off the mark. Rebounded by Hayden Windham. She kicks it out to Hallie Windham. Another offensive rebound, by the way. Allie Peralt finishes the tough possession. Coach Imnick takes a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with him as Crookston is just taking the lead, 23-21. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
We are back at Breckenridge High School. Crookston is taking the lead. They've outscored the Cowgirls 12-5 here in the second half. Started off with a 6-0 run. That'll help out. Coach Austin Nimnick was hot in that high camp construction timeout, and he's going to be even more hot after that turnover. Baravich looking to capitalize on it. Cameron Kaler with a nice block. Hallie Wincham with the ball. That's, by my count, the third turnover by Kaler due to the press here in the second half. Peralt kicks out to Osborne. You hear Shooter every time she gets it on the perimeter. I wonder why. Hayden Wincham with the ball. Gets out to Hallie Wincham. Hallie Wincham with a nice drive inside. The sophomore pulls it back out. Bernardes guarding there. Goes inside to Peralt. Peralt with a turnaround shot blocked by Twidwell. Kaler got a nice block, and then Twidwell got a nice block on that possession. Materia with the ball. Gets it over to Bernardes. Bernardes over to Erickson. Erickson gets a ball screen. Swings it over to Bernardes on the right wing. Goes to Cameron Kaler, who makes a nice feed down low to Addie Twidwell for two. Addie Twidwell with the bucket, makes it 23 all. 11-19 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Baravich has her short jumper off the mark. Twidwell with a tough rebound. Gets it to Jonica Bernardes. Bernardes. Skip pass over to Carson Materia on the right wing. Anna Erickson has it. Goes inside to Twidwell. Twidwell out to Bernardes on the left wing. Rattles in the three. Jonica Bernardes with her second triple of the game. 10:53 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls back in the lead. Now Cowgirls turning up the press a little bit. Peralt sold that shot fake pretty well. Carson Materi picks up the foul.
I think they called it on Twidwell on that one.
Ah. Tough to tell when they're both flying into her. Twidwell's first foul. 10:45 remaining in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Hallie Wincham gets it into Baravich. Give and go action to Baravich. She puts up the short jumper, and it does not find its mark. Cameron Kaler with the board. She is so strong on those rebounds. Materi gets it up to Abby Johnson. She dribbles it over to the right wing. Into the corner. Now Carson Materi has it. She goes inside to Twidwell. Twidwell going to work with a nice move inside the left-handed layup. They're going to say foul on the ground. And I've seen two moves from Addie Twidwell tonight that I'm saying are some of the best moves I've seen from her all season. She draws the foul on the ground. But we haven't seen a lot of that aggressiveness from her, so I'd love to see some more of that.
And I know especially early on in the season, she was so strong at going to her left hand. And kind of went away from it for a little bit, but good to see her being aggressive again.
Twidwell. It's over to Materi. Materi to Erickson. Erickson to Materi. Left wing to Johnson. Shot fake. Draws a pair of defenders. Materi's calling for it in the right corner. Twidwell trying to set a flare screen for her. They go inside to Twidwell. Erickson has it. Now they feed it inside to Kaler. Kaler looking to get some, or pass it down low to Carson Materi. She draws a foul on the ground. I was thinking she was going to kick it out to the perimeter, but instead she caught Materi sneaking in the back door. Dish it down to her, but they're going to have to settle for just a foul on the floor. 14 fouls on each team. 9:59 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Materi directing traffic and miscommunication. She throws it away. Hayden Wincham going to go to work on Kaler. Draws a foul. The shooting foul is on Cameron Kaler. Hayden Wincham so far in this game hasn't scored. For some reason I thought she had their first bucket, but I stand corrected. Now she gets in the scoring column. The free throw. Wincham puts up the next one. Off the back iron and rebounded by Kaler. Anna Erickson with the run-out pass. Draws a foul there. It looks like that pass was a little bit mishandled. There might not have even been a foul on the ground if that wasn't mishandled. You know what I mean, Gron? It looked like
that looked like a tough one there.
Like she was kind of going for the ball because she lost it, so then she ran into the defender. Whereas if she would have grabbed it, it would have probably just been a clean defensive play, but I could be wrong. Cameron Kaler with the ball. Goes inside. And they're going to say it got tied up for a jump ball. Kaler gets a breather. Parker Yagi coming into the game. Joined by her 8th grade classmate, Jonica Bernardes. Relieve Carson Materi. Hallie Wincham breaks the press with ease. Drives in for the mid-range jumper and drops it in. Holly Windham has entered double figures. She's got 11 points. 26 all with 9:30 remaining on your Crosby Family Insurance scoreboard. Yagi gets it across half court to avoid the 10 call. Anna Erickson goes inside to Twidwell. Twidwell goes strong at it. Off the mark. Rebounded by Hayden Windham. Windham drives over to the right side. Passes tipped by Erickson. She's done that a few times tonight. Her hands living in those passing lanes. As it gets swung over to Osborne in the corner. Now to Peralt in the high post. Peralt back out to Osborne. And a nice block by Twidwell. Osborne tried going for that shot. Bernardes does not have numbers. Pulls it back out. Smart play there by the 8th grader. It's over to Abby Johnson on the left side. 8:42 remaining on your Crosby Family Insurance scoreboard. Hands it off to Bernardes. Bernardes hits a back cutting Yagi. Yagi kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson drives inside. Picks up her dribble. Gonna throw up the floater. Off the mark. Gets her own rebound though. Swings it over to Parker Yagi. Out to Bernardes. Anna Erickson with the ball now. It's back to Bernardes. She feeds into the high post. Twidwell looking to go to work. Kicks it out for an open three, but we're going to get a foul on the ground. Twidwell doing a good job of drawing fouls here in the second half. That one on Peralt. See how many she's got. Just her second.
And now we really got to look for, 16 fouls. Start going and attacking inside. See if we can get some from the free throw line. They've been knocking them down so far tonight.
A rare substitution from Crookston. We got Emma Gunderson checking into the game. Carson Materi puts up a three from the left wing. Got it! Carson Materi's 4th triple of the game. She's got a game-high 12 points. With a 29-26 lead, seems like every three is bigger than the last. Hayden Windham picks up her dribble. In front of a nice turnout by this Cowgirl crowd. Over to Gunderson. Gunderson. Skip pass. Fed in the high post to Peralt. And Peralt has it turned over. They're going to call a travel. Looks like she kind of mishandled it there a little bit. It's tagged with the travel. Yagi into Bernardes. Bernardes back to Yagi. Yagi feeds it to Sorrell. Sorrell kind of loses her dribble. Now she's going to get called for a double dribble. Double dribble, travel. Could have gone either way.
And I was just about to say they did a nice job of attacking the press there, and they got it across. And
I was going to say they went a couple minutes without a turnover. That's about as good as it's gotten in the second half. 7:28 remaining in this game on your Crosby Family Insurance scoreboard. 29-26. Breckenridge sticking with their zone. Opens up a Hallie Windham three, and she's got it. Tied back up at 29 in this back and forth game. Her and Materi got a nice little battle going for who's going to be the leading scorer in this game. Windham is now with 14. Materi dribbling down the left sideline. A lot of pressure there. A pair of Crookston players. I think Coach Imdick thought about maybe taking a timeout there. But they got out of the pressure. It didn't need to, which is good for saving it for later. And that pass mishandled, stolen by Crookston. Hallie Windham swings it over to the left side. Almost turned over, but it gets back out to Hayden Windham. Fed in the high post to Borovich. Now skip pass over to the right wing to Hallie Windham. Got it! For the go-ahead three. Hallie Windham's got 17 points in this game. And 3 triples, 2 of them coming in this half. 1 to tie up the game, 1 to take the lead. 6:15 remaining on the Crosby Family Insurance scoreboard. Inside out action, Bernardes. Gets it over to Materi on the right side. Over to Bernardes. She swings to the Yagi, feeds into the post. Twidwell's got the size advantage. Goes over the turnaround right-hand shot and drops it in. Addie Twidwell's got 6 points and cuts the lead to 1. 5:55 remaining. Hayden Windham on the right wing. They get to Borovich. Gunderson has it. Now gets swung over to Hallie Windham. Thought about the triple. Drives baseline. Kicks it out to Borovich for an open mid-range shot. Off the mark. Bernardes tracks down the board. 5:35 remaining. Bernardes really pushing the tempo. Has her pass tipped by Hayden Windham. Goes out of bounds.
And I don't know how many times you've said tonight, you know, one of the Windjams has just been getting their hands in every single passing lane. They're just so quick up top. Makes that zone tough to go against.
And now Abby Johnson will be tasked with trying to take on the zone. As apologies to our viewers on the video feed. Looks like we had a cord get unplugged there. Getting a little too excited over here, evidently. 32-31 is your score. And Abby Johnson putting up the 1-and-1 free throw. It's good. Her first point of the game. Not a bad time to get in the scoring column. And 2-for-2 trip. 33-32 now. With Abby Johnson giving them the lead. With 5:18 remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. They feed it in the high post. Now swung out to the right wing. Or into the high post. Inside out action. Swung around to the right corner. Osborne's three is off the mark. And then Kirsten Materi ends up throwing the pass away with 4:55 remaining on the Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard.
And this has started to become a theme. Secure the rebound, and then it's just a quick turnover. They've been doing such a great job on defense. You'd like to see them get some runouts or advance it a little bit. But
shout out to our cameraman / IT specialist, Ashton Byer, getting that back up and running. Now it gets swung over to Hayden Windjam. She dishes it off to Baravich. Back to Hallie Windjam. Now Hayden Windjam with the ball gets called for traveling. I mean, it makes it even more confusing when one's Hayden and the other one's Hallie. You know what I mean? You're attempting to call her Haley because it's Haley and Hayden. It just makes more sense. I'm going to see if I can talk to a parent after this game. We'll see. Abby Johnson breaks the press. 4:30 remaining. Cowgirls with a 1-point lead. Abby Johnson puts up a three in the left corner. Off the mark. Rebounded by Parker Yegi. Kicks it out to the right corner to Jonica Bernardes. Off the mark. Rebounded by Anna Erickson, though. Breckenridge had that one possession. They got killed on the offensive glass. Now they're the ones doing it. Got another miss, and then that one's out of bounds off Breckenridge. I was thinking maybe that was going to be off Crookston, but was not meant to be. 4:12 remaining on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. And once again, Breckenridge, if they draw a foul, they got 1-and-1. And they got a foul to give on their end. Hallie Windjam feeds it to Baravich. Baravich kicks out to Hayden Windjam. Hallie Windjam to Peralt. Peralt out to Hayden Windjam. Hayden Windjam over to Hallie Windjam. Thought about the three. She gets it to Osborne. She's got an open look at three. Off the mark. And a tough rebound by Hayden Windjam. They're saying it got tied up in the air. Jump ball, possession arrow. Goes to Breckenridge. .348 remaining in this ball game on your Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls looking to pull off the upset. And they're saying that one got tied up or tipped, so it was not a double dribble. Bernardes looking for an open teammate. Dishes over to the right side to Erickson. Back to Bernardes. Bernardes over to Johnson. She feeds it to the high post to Yegi. She's going to put up the mid-range jumper. Off the mark. Rebound by Hayden Windjam. Cheat up a good amount of clock on that possession, though. They go inside to Peralt. Passes tip, but Peralt turns around, puts up the 2-point shot. Ball is loose and rebounded by Kaler on the floor. And now we're going to get a foul on the arm. Looks like that was on Peralt, her third foul.
That should be shooting free throws now, too.
1-and-1. Cameron Kaler, 2 for 2 on her last trip to the free throw line, which was also in this half. How many rebounds you got her for?
She just logged her 10th rebound.
Yes, she did. Well, she's got to catch fire on the scoring. 3:06 remaining here on the Crookston Family Insurance scoreboard. First free throw drops in. Not going to tell you what the Cowgirls have shot as a team so far. Not going to get accused of any jinxing. Kaler's next free throw is up and rattles in, and her team remains perfect, 8 of 8. 35-32 remaining, or 35-32, 3:02 remaining on your Crosby Family Insurance scoreboard. They go inside to Peral. Peral looking to go to work on Kaler. Turnaround jumper off the mark. Cowgirls will take that shot every time. Parker Yagi with the long rebound. Looking to make this a two-possession game. Yagi loses her dribble, gets on the floor. Pair of Pirates there. Ball's on the floor, and we're going to get another jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Crookston this time around. That one I know it wasn't a turnover. We can almost chalk it up as a turnover because it ended up, giving it to them anyways. And what has not been the cleanest half by the Cowgirls, but credit the Crookston defense. Forcing turnovers and keeping them in the game with their defense. Peral gets a break. And Hallie Windham's three is off the mark. Rebounded by Bernadas. Bernadas gets it to Johnson. Johnson drives inside, and guess what? Another Windham getting a steal. Hayden Windham this time around. Hayden Windham to Hallie Windham. Osborne swings around to Barovich. And now we got a jump ball inside again. This time Breckenridge will take over. That's the best defense. Just get tied up for a jump ball. 50% of the time you're getting it.
There you go. And both teams have just been doing a fantastic job of being aggressive and getting after that. We've had a lot of jump balls tonight.
That we have. Credit the people running the scoreboard and the possession arrow as Breckenridge has another turnover. Barovich swings it over to the right corner to Osborne. Up to Windham. Hallie Windham. Looking to keep sparking her team. She's got 17 points. Hallie Windham drives baseline. Kicks it out to Hayden Windham. Barovich out to Hayden Windham. Thought about swinging over to Hallie Windham. Now she does. She has it on the right wing. 1:30 remaining on your Crosby Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls trying to stop them from tying this up. Baravich's three is off the mark. Rebounded by Hayden Windham. Hayden Windham, almost got the and one, which would have been possible for the tie, but instead she'll have to settle for 2 free throws. How that would have been for a momentum swing. 1 of 2 on her last trip to the charity stripe, her only trip to the charity stripe. So far her team is 3 of 5. And now that one rattles out. Free throws have been the difference maker here. As Anna Erickson gets a breather. Carson Materi back in the game. Next free throw is up. And that one's off the mark as well. Addie Twidwell soared for that rebound.
And now the Cowgirls are going to have to be really ball strong here because you know that Crookston's going to be aggressive with only a minute to go.
Kaler with the ball. Kaler picks up her dribble. And they're going to say she got her on the wrist. So Hallie Windham gets tagged with the foul. Now Anna Erickson, they're going with the offense-defense substitutions here. All right, she's just getting Twidwell breather. I'm not sure if that's what the philosophy is here, but 1:11 remaining on your Crosby Family Insurance scoreboard. 1-and-1 free throw. Kaler's shot is up and good. 5 for 5. Shot over half the team's free throws so far. She's got 5 of their 9 free throw attempts, about to make it 6 of 10. And her team is a perfect 10 of 10 at the charity stripe. You know, every coach is happy when their team's shooting free throws well. It's the one thing they get really happy about, I've noticed in my days. Timeout taken by Crookston. We'll take a quick timeout with them. This timeout break brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7.
Byron Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wapaton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Byron Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wapaton. That's Byron Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School as the Cowgirls looking to pick up the massive non-conference win, 37-32. They got the lead with 107 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. After that, High Camp Construction timeout. Crookston with the ball. A little bit of confusion there. Not sure what that was all about.
I think they were checking. There might have been someone that had blood on their jersey, but she was on the sidelines. So
blood on the jersey. So they get it inbound to Hallie Windham. Hallie Windham driving inside for the left-handed layup and does not drop it in. As open as layup as anyone's had all night. First, Materi comes away with the rebound. Materi gets it up to Jonica Bernades. Tough break for Hallie Windham on that layup. Could have cut the lead to 3. Bernades has stripped away by Hallie Windham once again. Nobody in front of her. She's going to have another attempt at this layup and draws the foul. Coach Imnick saying on the floor, trying to make this a 1-and-1 free throw instead of a 2. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're saying 2 free throws. They're saying it was a shooting foul.
I think Coach Imnick might have been hoping for a little bit of a prayer on that one.
Yeah. Free throw is good, so then it wouldn't have even mattered. And now we got a full timeout taken by the Cowgirls. Let's take another quick High Camp Construction timeout with them. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM. You're also watching it on KBMW News Live.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School as the Cowgirls and Pirates going down to the wire here. Crookston trails 37-33 after that first free throw was made by Hallie Windham. Hallie Windham trying to make this a 2-for-2 trip. Next free throw is up and good. 37-34, 42.6 seconds remaining. Both teams got a lot of timeouts left. Carson Materi with the ball. Picks up a dribble, and Coach Imnick was looking for a timeout. Oh. And they're going to call a foul on that one. The Crookston staff shocked by that one.
And I can just say from my vantage point, looked like the right call. Definitely got her on the arm a little bit.
Yep. But I think maybe they might have even been looking for a walk before that, you know what I mean? Just kind of the weird, how strange it was, how she picked it up. But either way, first free throw off the mark by Materi. She might have said, I'm only getting my points from the the 3-point line today. You know, I'm not doing any free throws or twos. She might just throw this next one at the backboard. Materi's free throw is up, and that one rattles off. Also, the first 2 free throw misses of the game for the Cowgirls. Started off 10 of 10. 31 seconds remaining. They get it in the right corner. Skip pass to Hallie Windham. Hallie Windham gets swung over to Hayden Windham. Now Peralta has it stolen away by Anna Erickson. Now they get it up to Jonica Bernades. But Jim Dick's saying, just pick it up. Wait for them to foul you. Parker Yagi draws the foul. She'll get a pair of free throws out of the deal. What a play by Anna Erickson. In a game where defense has really been the name of the game, she has been the standout on that end for the Cowgirls, I think.
And just a fantastic job. She's always been in the right place on defense and talking with her teammates really well. Just fantastic defensive game.
Yagi's first free throw is good. Looking to make this a 2-for-2 trip. And 1 of 2 is what she'll have to settle for. She's the 7th Cowgirl getting the scoring column, but they're up by 4, so they still got that cushion. They just can't foul on this 3-pointer. Hallie Windham's 3 is up, off the mark. Rebounded by Materi. Materi tosses it up to Erickson, and they got 2 seconds left to dribble it out. They're going to. Breckenridge pulls off the upset. What a way to end the regular season. Breckenridge hangs on for a 38-34 victory.
Security and peace of mind that comes from getting your taxes done by H&R Block. But not just that, you want options too. Stop by and drop off your tax information at your local H&R Block office. Get it done digitally or drop off. Tax help is a phone call away. H&R Block, Dakota Avenue in Wapaton. Call 701-642-2128.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wapaton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important.
Time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Welcome to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Turner Bluff is here along with Derek Grun. That was a fun one, Grun.
That was. It seems like all the Cowgirl games that I've been to this year, they've been pretty competitive. So.
Yeah, they're a good luck charm. At least you keep them in the game, at least. You know, they haven't won all of them that you've been to, I don't think, but pretty close. We'll run through the scoring for you. We'll start off with Crookston. Only 5 players get in the scoring column. Only one of them with more than 6 points. Hallie Windjam doing the heavy lifting with 19. Ali Peralt with 6 points. And then 4 apiece from Emma Osborne and Abby Barovich. 1 point from Hayden Windjam to round out the scoring. And also some crucial free throw misses down the stretch there, as free throws ended up being crucial in this ball game. Breckenridge, not a lot of girls putting up a lot of points, but they got 7 girls in the scoring column. That was a difference maker as well. Carson Materi, the lone player in double figures for the Cowgirls with 12. 8 points from Cameron Kaler. She went 6 of 6 at the free throw line. Wow, they made their first 10 free throws of this ball game, and then missed 3 of their last 4, but we won't dwell on that. Anyways, like I said, 8 points from Cam, 6 points from Jonica Bernadez on a pair of triples, and 6 points from Addie Twidwell as well, and a nice showing from her. 3 points from Anna Erickson. She had the first triple of the game, if you guys will remember way back when. Abby Johnson buried a pair of free throws in the second half for 2 points, and then Parker Yagi had 1 free throw down the stretch to get into the scoring column. And some rebound numbers for you. Cameron Kaler pulled down 11, and Addie Twidwell, does that also say 11? Or no, that's 4. Okay, I was like, I don't see the tallies lining up with this, but it looks like a 9 almost. But 7 for Carson Materi. She was up next. 7 apiece from Abby Barovich and Hayden Windjam for Crookston to lead the way. And, boy, Breckenridge really shot themselves in the foot quite a bit today. What did that end up being for turnovers? 22? 22. They had 15 in the second half alone and still hung on for this win. That's incredible.
But one of the things that they did really well, though, is that they rebounded the ball so well. And, that kind of makes up a little bit for it. But, yeah, they got to make sure that they're taking care of the ball, especially with the playoffs.
And played solid defense, too. Down the stretch there. Made their free throws. Did a lot of the little things right. Just got to take care of the ball a little bit better. And then maybe it will be a little bit wider of a margin. But I got a tricky decision ahead of me when we pick the player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health. Which we'll do after this quick commercial break. You're listening to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show on B92.7 FM.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Turner Bluff is here, about to make some enemies in Breckenridge, I'm sure. This controversial decision. None of my player of the game picks are ever normal. that's part of the fun of the postgame show. You know, maybe a normal person would go with Carson Materi, drilling 4 threes, leading the way, and a lot of them being clutch threes. Definitely deserving. Cameron Kaler, a lot of great rebounds, and also 6 of 6 on free throws, and that ended up being absolutely massive. Gave them some cushion down the end. I think that's who Gran would go with, but I'm going against the grain as usual. I'm going with Anna Eriksson. She only ended up with 3 points, but in a game, I said this earlier, I'll say it again, in a game that was as defensive as this, one of the better defensive played games I've seen this year for the Cowgirls and the team they were playing against, you got to go with the girl who maybe had the most standout game defensively, and I think that was Anna. Both playing some clamping defense on some of these girls on the perimeter, while also getting a hand in passing lanes like crazy, bringing toughness. She really brought it all in this one. That's why I'm going with Anna Eriksson for my player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health. I don't know, Gran, what do you think? Do you think that's a controversial pick? A little bit?
A little bit controversial, but you know what? Between the 3 seniors, my goodness, and they play fantastic for their I don't know if this was senior night or what exactly. Everything kind of got switched around with all like the snow days and stuff like that. But, the seniors just stood out for their final home regular season game. So all 3 of them played well. That it was. And what do you think this ends up shaking for the seeding? Coach Austin Imdick said that gives them a little bit better of a chance at eking out that 3 seed. But I don't know. 4 or 5 might be more realistic in this one. QRF, you never know with that. The QRF's a dangerous animal. So I've spent the last 5 years doing a lot of kind of QRF studies, finding out how everything breaks down, and looking at where things are at. It's really going to depend on how many points that this game is worth, and playing a higher class opponent. So playing a 2A opponent. Yep. Big win. Tough team. They're probably going to get quite a few points here. So now they're going to have to hope a little bit for maybe some upsets out of the 3 and 4 seeded games. So I think that's Henning right now and New York Mills. Yep. So there's an outside chance that they're going to be able to bump up past them with their QRF. Now what the problem then becomes is with the tiebreakers, Breckenridge hasn't played enough section games to count for some of those. Gotcha. So more than likely looking at probably an outside shot to be that 3 seed, but they could be anywhere between 3, 4, and 5. You'd hope that they get that at least 4 so that they can get a second round home game, but it's really going to be kind of up to chance a little bit now for some of the other games. Mr. Optimistic over here. Just kidding. Mr. Realistic. We've spent a lot of time with the QRF. We don't know what the system is, but we know that oftentimes it doesn't seem to help us out. So. I don't know who puts this all together. I'd like to. It turns out it's just some random guy in a basement. And I could tell you exactly who it is, but I won't start any. Witch hunts on that. It's me. but thank you all so much for tuning in, everybody. Just a fantastic ball game. Went down to the wire, as all these games seem to end up doing when we do games together. And looking forward to everybody joining in for us for the postseason. We'll be carrying those games right here on B92.7 FM. As we wrap up the regular season here tonight, Turner Bluff, one last time, your final score, Breckenridge 38, Crookston 34. Have a great night, everybody.
Tonight's game between the Breckenridge Cowgirls and Crookston Pirates was brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Hike Camp Construction, Moore Engineering, Optimum Rehab, Carlson Family Insurance, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Red River Communications, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Quality Toyota, Vision Ford, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Buyer Insurance Agency, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and H&R Block. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com to see a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. Thanks for listening.